All right. We are live. And we are good to go. Beautiful. All right. Welcome, everyone. Just a quick little 30-minute live here. The live before the live. Just wanted to reach out to everyone and say hello. Hope your Sunday's going well. And wanted to touch on a few quick little headlines and news stories before tonight's main live. First things first, Trump has said that he's sending people to negotiate in Pakistan with Iran, yet Iran has said they're not going. There are no negotiations that are going to be happening. So who knows? I don't know where Trump gets his information from. I'm sure he just makes it up on his own. I mean, you would think that he wouldn't make pronouncements like we're going to go back and negotiate and strike a deal or try to strike a deal without, checking with the Iranians first and seeing if they're actually on board with a negotiation. I mean, it's kind of hard to negotiate when you're just sitting at a table by yourself. So Trump is just talking out his ass again, apparently, because as of right now, Iran has said there are no negotiations going on. So we shall see what happens with that. NBC News released new polling data today. Absolutely horrific for Trump. It took, this is from Raw Story, it took 2 years for 2/3 of Americans to disapprove of Bush's handling of Iraq. It took less than 2 months for the same number to disapprove of Trump's handling of Iran. So that should tell you something right there. It took 2 years for 2/3 of Americans to disapprove of Bush's handling of Iraq. And it's taken less than 2 months for the same number to disapprove of Trump's handling of Iran. According to the poll conducted between March 30th and April 13th, 33% of 32,000 adults surveyed indicate they approve of President Donald Trump's handling of the U.S. war against Iran, and a staggering 67% disapprove. Of the 67 that disapprove, 54% indicate that they strongly disapprove of Trump's handling of the war. I'm sorry, excursion, whatever you want to call it. Guess we're not calling it a war. Whatever. 2/3 of Americans disapprove. And what's his reaction? He's going to restart bombing because he's a stable genius. The poll also revealed that Trump's overall approval rating has continued to dip, reaching 37%. 37% overall approval. The single lowest figure since NBC News Decision Desk began tracking Trump's favorability during his second term. In April of 2025, just a year ago, Trump's approval rating sat at 45%, which was bad. But now it's even worse. When you're in the 30s, his disapproval has also increased during the same time period, climbing from 55% in April of last year to 63% right now. And once again, 2/3 of Americans hate the guy. They don't like him at all. And so what's his answer? We're gonna keep bombing other countries and wasting billions of dollars. Unreal. He's got no way out. Trump has no way out of this. And the GOP was going to lose in November anyway. No, it was not. It was just a poll of people asking what they thought of him, and they don't like him. So You know, what are you going to do, Mark? People don't like him because he's stupid. And he does stupid things like post pictures of himself pretending to be Jesus. And he starts Middle Eastern wars that'll never end, even though he promised never to get us into another Middle Eastern war. He promised lower prices on day one. That hasn't happened. He's made everything exponentially worse in this country. All the rubes like to complain about Biden, but, Thank Mark. Don't forget to like and subscribe, buddy. You're bitching and moaning, yet you're still here in the chat. Welcome. Hey, there's lots of good content for you, Mark, if you're interested. You're going to hate all of it on the channel. All of it. So make sure you like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, all right? So where was I? Oh, yeah. The GOP was absolutely going to lose the House in November, right? I mean, it was just going to happen. They only had a couple seat majority, and we all know what happens to the party in power in the White House during that first midterm. They lose seats, right? Now, with Trump's approval ratings the way they are, the way the economy is going, the way the excursion in Iran is going, as of right now, it looks like the GOP is going to get absolutely ass raped in November. Not only are they going to lose the House, they may lose it by a substantial number. And they may actually lose the Senate, which a year ago, people would have said, 6 months ago, a couple months ago, people would have said, nah, no chance. GOP is going to at least hold the Senate. And now that's in play. Everybody hates Trump. Everybody. Yeah, actually. And what wars from Joe? What are you talking about? Okay. This does not end well. Trump has boxed himself in. He's got no way out. He can't admit that he's losing. You love who? Who do you love? Trump? You're a fool. The Celtics are mopping the floor with the Sixers. Well, yeah. What are you going to do? The Sixers are always going to Sixer. Yeah, no. Trump's a fool and a liar and a bully and a blowhard. And he's stupid. He has the education of a toddler. He speaks like a toddler. He acts like a toddler. He has boxed himself in Iran. He has no out. He has no cards to play here. None. Yet he keeps talking the talk. Oh, we're going to wipe out their civilization. He's back to talking today about how he's going to bomb them again and take out all their infrastructure and commit war crimes. Actual war crimes he's admitting to. And the rubes still love him, even though he promised them no more wars. Trump is the best president ever. I see I'm getting a lot of bots in the chat. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you all for joining if you are bots. Fuck Iran. Yeah. Well, they're fucking Trump. And they're fucking him dry and good and hard. So Iran doesn't have to do anything. Iran can just sit around, right? They don't have to agree to any type of deal. If Trump thinks the blockade is going to hurt the Iranian regime and force them to the negotiating table, he's wrong. He's wrong. If there's one thing this regime knows how to do, it's struggle, right? And starve and be under sanctions and not have a hope and a prayer. And yet they're still around. They're still active. They're still running the country. They don't have to worry about an election in November. Trump does. So Trump is screwing the GOP. But of course, the GOP, he doesn't care about the GOP because he's done running no matter what you magaloons think. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Terry. I am liberal scum. Thank you. Former 30-year Republican, just so you're aware. So, who hasn't been wrong yet? Trump? It's been wrong at every step. What are you talking about? Trump is done. Trump's not running again in 2028. So he doesn't need your votes. He doesn't care about you as voters. He has no empathy for you and your financial struggles right now. He just said the other day when he was asked about gas prices, he's like, well, they're not that bad. I thought they'd be higher. Well, if he keeps bombing, they're going to be higher. And two, way to show empathy for your voters and the American people. I mean, what? You thought they'd be higher? That's your answer? That's the argument you bring to the American people. See, he doesn't care about his voters anymore. He doesn't need them. He doesn't care about the GOP anymore. He doesn't need them. He kind of needs the Senate to make sure that if Democrats in the House try to impeach him again, that it goes nowhere. But beyond that, he's done, and he knows it. All his talk today about negotiations, and we're giving him one last chance at a deal, and we're going to start bombing again. This is all just market manipulation. That's all it is. Market manipulation. He's going to taco and taco and taco. And Iran is going to keep calling his taco bluff over and over and over again, whether you rubes like it or not. Because I've been around a long time, Omar, a long time. And I've been on both sides of the aisle. Trump is a nightmare. He's been a grifter and a slimeball his whole life. I've been a never Trumper since the 1980s when he was building those shitty casinos out in Jersey. You know, all the ones he had to declare bankruptcy on. Man, a lot of tears, a lot of MAGA tears in the chat. I'd love to see it. Love it. This is great. God, you guys are making my day, man. TDS from the people who never shut up about Joe Biden. Thanks, man. Thanks. Oh, God. Here's one for you. The Wall Street Journal, the big liberal newspaper, the Wall Street Journal, is revealing that military advisors intentionally excluded Trump from the command room during the recent high-stakes operation to extract downed airmen in Iran because they feared his erratic behavior could jeopardize the mission. Jeopardize the mission. Our own military is excluding the President of the United States from any decision-making during military operations because they know he's nuts. And he and Hegseth have fired how many generals and cleaned house and put in loyalists? And even those people are looking at Trump and saying, sit down, man. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. Please be quiet. Everybody's mad at Democrats. Oh, who has a big mouth? I have a big mouth or Trump has a big mouth? I do believe that. Yeah. Answer a question. Go ahead, Joe White. Hang on. Let me bring up this chat. What's the question? Oh, God. A lot of MAGA tears in the chat. So sorry. I'm so sorry you all feel this way. I'm so sorry that I'm picking on your boy. I mean, he's a grown man, right? He can defend himself? Or is he just a blowhard? Which is it? Is he a grown man that can defend himself? Or is he just a blowhard and a giant baby who wears a diaper? No one's talking about the border, Omar. Oh, and by the way, deporting millions of people from your country in an era of declining birth rates is one hell of a way to try to hold on to your empire. It doesn't matter what the Democrats' approval rating is. It doesn't matter. Trump was going to lose the House regardless, and now the Republicans are going to get absolutely wiped out in the House and probably lose the Senate. And the Democrats don't have to do anything. Just campaign against Trump. and that's going to be good enough. You're going to see it happen. And anybody that thinks that Republicans are going to hold on to the House, I've got a standing $1,000 bet with you. All of you. I'll take all bets. You're delusional. Delusional. So you dispute the declining birth rate? Look it up. You people, you hillbillies are famous for doing your own research, right? That's why you started rubbing ivermectin on your taint to cure COVID, right? Look it up. Fucking hillbillies, man. Can't live with them, can't live without them. I don't know anything. I'm not in California, man. I have no idea what's going on in California. So let me ask you all a question. What do you think Trump's going to do tomorrow with Iran? What do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to taco? Or do you think he's going to follow through and start bombing civilian infrastructure? Are you in favor of him committing war crimes and bombing civilian infrastructure? Are you in favor of putting American kids on the ground on Karg Island or anywhere else in Iranian territory? Whatever he decides, well, you're a fucking moron, Omar. You're a brain-dead moron. So you just do whatever Trump tells you to do. If Trump tells you to go jump off a bridge, you're going to go jump off a bridge? Every persistent did it. Every persistent did what? Thanks for showing up, Betty. Like and subscribe. I mean, you didn't have to come into the chat, but welcome. I welcome all of you to the chat, even the magaloons that don't have any idea what you're talking about. So, once again, what does Trump do tomorrow? Trump has laid down yet another taco ultimatum, right? So he's going to start bombing. They have to agree to a deal or they're going to start bombing. Iran has already come out and said today that there are no negotiations scheduled right now. They're not showing up in Pakistan. They're not negotiating right now. So do you think Trump is going to start bombing? Or do you think he's going to taco? Do you think he's going to try to put boots on the ground? And are you okay with him putting American kids' lives in danger for nothing? For nothing? I mean, he's not going to accomplish anything. He's accomplished nothing so far, except he's gotten American kids killed and wounded and destroyed billions of dollars worth of equipment and blown through billions of dollars worth of armaments, and he has gotten nothing. Strait is closed. There's no regime change. You haven't stopped the nuclear program, and you're not getting the nuclear dust. So what has Trump accomplished here, other than ass raping us on affordability? Something that he promised he would do the exact opposite of when he campaigned in 24, right? Lower prices on day one and no more wars. And what do we have? Higher prices and more wars that he has no way of getting himself out of. Hey, Omar, your boy promised you no more wars. And that's what a lot of independents and a lot of people voted for. No more wars, lower prices on day one. You've got higher prices and a forever war in the Middle East. And now Trump is backed into a corner. How does he get out of this? His only way out is to pack up his toys and go home. That's it. He's got no other choice. But you've already bombed thousands of targets in Iran, including schools, and killed children. What, now you're going to bomb more civilian infrastructure and commit more crimes? I can't see all the questions, man. The chat is just flying by. Sorry. And I'm not going to go sorting through the chat to find every stupid Trumper question. Yeah, war crimes, Stuart. War crimes. Hitting civilian targets like power plants, power stations, desalination plants, schools, bridges, civilian infrastructure. That's all war crimes. That's all war crimes. You're the type of people that would be happy if he dropped a nuke, wouldn't you? Show of hands, how many magaloons in the chat right now would be happy if Trump dropped a nuke tomorrow on Tehran? Go ahead. I'm waiting. Yeah, this channel is infected with Trump-tards. Well, this chat is anyway. It's like they're just sitting around waiting to cry about something. So they think they have an easy target. They do not. They do not. Because they're all stupid. They do their own research. Guys, listen. Cure your Trump devotion syndrome, okay? Get some ivermectin, order it from Alex Jones or wherever you, Newsmax or wherever you order it from. Rub it on your taint, put a tinfoil hat on your head, sit outside in the sun for a while. You'll be all right. Trust me. Bunch of crybabies. Aren't you supposed to be like the tough ones in the room? The alpha males? You're all a bunch of NPCs. I mean, stop crying. Did I say anything about being cool or thinking like me? I'm just expressing my views, man. You don't have to be here. You chose to come into this live and cry like a bunch of little bitches. I don't care. I'm happy for the engagement. All the engagement is great for my channel. This is awesome. I got infinitely more people here now than I thought I'd have. It's great. My assumptions fail me? Explain. Yeah, I agree, John, about Netanyahu. Yeah. Speaking of another piece of shit war criminal, led Trump by the nose right into a war. Boom. Now Trump has no out. No out. How does this all end? It ends with Trump running away with his tail between his legs, tacoing his way out of it, and looking you in the face and telling you we have some great moral victory or great victory because we've slowed down their nuclear program, or they've agreed not to enrich any uranium for a couple of years, or we sank their navy. If you believe Trump has any idea what he's doing, I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't. You're just beyond. You're the 30% in that NBC poll that's still hanging on because your egos will not allow you to admit that you were wrong. That's it. You just can't admit it. I don't know why. Let go of your ego. Does ivermectin cure ego too? I mean, all of these Republicans on these weekend shows, when confronted about gas prices, higher prices, it's just, it'll be over. As soon as the war's over, prices will start coming down immediately. All you rubes out there saying, well, we don't get any oil from the Strait of Hormuz. What do we care? We have our own oil. We're energy independent. You don't understand anything. We absolutely get oil from the Strait. We get oil, aluminum, LNG, fertilizer, helium, all sorts of crap. And we ship shit back through that area too. And Trump is gumming up the works. Every time you fill your gas tank, Every time you go to the store and you see higher prices for everything around you, there is one man to blame for this. And that man is not Iranian. That man's an orange crybaby who wears a diaper and is suffering from dementia and living in the White House. Plain and simple. You fell for a grift from the biggest grifter this country has ever seen, probably, other than what, Madoff maybe? And Trump's probably putting him to shame. No, it isn't. No, it is not. I love that argument. It's cheaper than when Biden was in office. No, stop. Look at diesel prices. Diesel prices locally here are well over $6 a gallon. Well, Trump is winning. Yes, his polling numbers certainly show that Trump is winning. Oh, you guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. The copium for MAGA right now and for the next 2 years is just going to be amazing. Here, let's switch topics a little bit. Who do you all think, just for MAGA, who do you all think is going to be the Republican nominee in 2028? Let me know in the chat. Who you got? Who you got? JD? Not going to happen. Rubio? Clown shoes Rubio? Not going to happen. What do you got? What did I do for America? Well, I didn't get us into another forever war in the Middle East, and I didn't ass rape you on affordability. I did that. Yeah, you sound independent, Omar. So come on, nobody's got any guesses? Come on, MAGA, who you got in 28? Who would you like to see? Do you want to continue down the MAGA road with someone like a Rubio? Is that who you want as your nominee? Or do you think the party should moderate and find somebody more centrist? It's an honest question. Who you got? Vance and Trump will be vice president. Roy, come on, man. Yeah. Trump is done, man. His brain is already toast. How is a month forever? It's been 2 months. Pay attention, Omar. And we're not leaving anytime soon, not according to Trump. So we're going to be there for a long time. The longer we stay, the longer prices will stay high. That's it. And even after we leave, Trump and Republicans are promising you that prices are going to come right back down. No, they're not. Supply chains are still all messed up. Infrastructure's been destroyed and bombed. Other infrastructure's been turned off. You have insurance companies that are refusing to insure these tankers. And if they do insure them, the rates are through the roof. You're going to be paying higher prices at the pump and everywhere else for a year or more. If Trump ended the war today, if he just came out and announced today, this is it, it's over, I'm done, I'm packing up my toys, we're going home. You're still fucked for at least another year. And I got news for you. In my area right now, before Trump started this campaign, this war, gas prices were about $2.70, $2.75 a gallon. We ain't never seeing that again. Never seeing that again. They're what? $4.40, I think I saw yesterday when I was out. $4.40 a gallon. You'll be lucky if you ever see prices under $3 again. And once again, you have one person to blame for that. And he's an orange lunatic that lives on a golf course in Florida. That's it. I'm retired, man. I don't do anything. Watch and learn. You got it, buddy. All right, guys, we're coming up on the 30 minutes. Thank you all for coming. Tonight, 6 o'clock, the main live. We're going to go for several hours. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.